guys, it's Velvette. I am back here again to show you that there is a beautiful life after abuse and to take you along my journey to having my dreams come true and help to inspire you to go after your dreams as well. Today I am here very festive for Halloween, one of my favorite seasons, my other favorite being Valentine's Day. Fun fact, I have never once in my life had a boyfriend or a date for Valentine's Day or during Valentine's Day. I just love the holiday very much. I just love like all of the hearts and the color scheme, the pinks and the reds, and I love like Victorian Valentine's Day, so like the lace, and also horror Valentine's Day, so like horror mixed with Victorian, so like bloody lace and bloody wedding dresses and like kind of almost looking like a murder house scene. Yeah. Also, I might be a little bit biased because my birthday is 9 days after Valentine's Day, so I might be a little bit biased, just a little bit. But Halloween, Valentine's Day, favorites. So I hope that was a little bit of cozy opening for you. Today's video is going to be a little bit more relaxed just because I way overdid it last week. I had a great week, but I overdid it, and now I'm feeling a little bit like, whoa. So hopefully this is just relaxed and chill for you. Hopefully the energy isn't too low. I'm sitting here today listening to a really, really cute Halloween lo-fi mix. It's called Ghost Laundry, Lo-Fi Deep Focus, Chill Lo-Fi Hip Hop Beats by Lo-Fi Symphony. And I don't know if you can see it. There's a little picture of a cute little guy. But yeah, so today I'm gonna film a few videos, but the first one that I'm going to do is a video on if you are still stuck in or around unhealthy or dangerous people, how you can best manage that. And this is a tricky one because it is going to be different for everyone, but there is a general consensus about what the best method for that is, and these are going to be different coping skills and strategies that I've used that have helped me tremendously. So I really hope that they can help you too. First and foremost is this is very, very hard to do, especially if you are a person who is very loving, who wants to be friends with everyone, who wants to get along with everyone, who wants everyone in your life. You do have to change that mindset. Unfortunately, not everybody is meant to be in your life, and unfortunately, not everybody has your best interest at heart, and a lot of people can take advantage of you if you are a very loving person, which is very sad because we need more loving people in the world. But unfortunately, there are a lot of people who can and will take advantage of that. Now, I'm not saying to change. Never change. We need people like you in the world. What I am saying is reserve how special you are for the people who deserve it. For the people who do not deserve it. For those who take advantage of you, who hurt you, you're gonna have to cut your true self off from them. And if you are a very emotionally expressive person, that unfortunately means cutting your emotions off from them, because that's something that they can and will prey on the most is your emotions. Because unfortunately, unhealthy, scary, dangerous people think if they have control over your emotions, they have control over you. And I say that very loosely. To see the world that way is not a correct world view. But unfortunately, dangerous people do think that way. And to them, it's true, and they make it true in your life. This is called gray rocking. So what you do is you simply, if you have to interact with these people, you give them no information about your life. You give them no information about your emotional state. You don't react. You simply are. So if they say, whether they say something triggering or whether they just speak to you. If you know that they are a harmful person, your answer has to be essentially, if they're asking you about a certain aspect of your life, good, fine, good, thank you for asking. Or you don't even have to say thank you for asking. You do not have to be friendly, especially if they're hurting you. But don't be aggressive, but don't be friendly. Just be kind of like that's why they call it gray rocking. Essentially, you're a gray lump. You become uninteresting. You become boring. This does not mean that you are a boring person. You're not. But you become boring to them on purpose to make them lose interest. All of these tips only work to a certain degree, and it depends on who you're dealing with. But these are just things that have really helped me. This will keep you protected and guarded, and it will not let this person in to you. So you have this wall of distance so that they can't weaponize your emotions or your life against you. The second tip is distance. If you are stuck in the same household as this person or these people, if you live in a narcissistic family system, just don't be around. Be anywhere else. And that doesn't mean that you have to exhaust yourself. You don't have to stay out day and night. You don't have to be constantly doing things, but you also don't have to lock yourself away in one room. It's kind of like a balance. You have to find a middle ground where you can have things to do. So say work. Tailor your work schedule to be opposite to whoever is hurting you. So if they work during the day and then come home at night, you work at night and you can be around during the day. Just opposite schedules so that you can still live and not feel like you're running or trapped. The other thing is finding a good mix of making sure that you're socializing with people who do fill you up, who get you, who love you, and who show you that they love you. Make sure that you're seeing people who are in your corner, but also make sure that you're giving time for yourself to really just think and be and relax. You want to find that middle ground. You never want to go one extreme or the other. Finding that middle area will really, really help you. Just try to simply be busy or not around when whoever is hurting you is around. The third tip is to journal. This is going to be really, really crucial, whether it be video journaling or written journaling, or maybe in your phone notes, though I don't recommend that. Just any way that you can sit and talk with yourself and spend time with yourself to reflect, to process. Because if you are stuck being around someone that's hurting you, you really, really need to make sure that you're checking in with yourself and that you're validating yourself so that you can stand firm in your reality and feel good about yourself instead of feeling worthless or terrible or not good enough. Whatever the other person is making you feel, you really need to make sure to take time with yourself, to reflect, to tell yourself the truth of what's going on, to ground yourself in reality. Really, really, really important. Literally just to write out your thoughts and then write, if it's negative thoughts that those negative voices have ingrained in you, write out the truth. So if you're feeling not good enough, ask yourself why, and then prove it wrong. Give yourself the facts. Say I'm a kind person. I am compassionate. I am nice to my friends. I like to help people. I held the door for someone today. I said thank you to someone at a store. I gave a tip to a waiter. Just give yourself examples of why you are good enough and you are a good person. just counter those negative voices, because they can absolutely overwhelm you. For instance, there have been days where I would not be able to get up off the floor, and I would just lie there and not want to do anything at all other than nothing, or cry, or think of all of the terrible things that whoever was hurting me was instilling in me. And it would stop me from doing things and living, and it felt horrible and empty. The other thing is to do something that means everything to you, but also make sure that you have a plan to get out. So trying to look for a full-time job to support yourself, even if it's something temporary, it'll get you out. It'll save you. I finally just got my first full-time job. I'm going to be starting it in November. It's not something necessarily, what I've always wanted to do. It's something I didn't expect, but it's something that I'll have insurance. I'll have a 401k. I'll have dental. I'll be able to afford getting a place of my own. And that is so important, and it's going to change my life. And at the same time, I am going after my dreams. I've always dreamed of creating my series, and that's what I'm doing. And I'm putting in steps to do that each day, including showing up here. And it's filling me up. It makes me feel like I have purpose in each day. I don't feel empty. So it's just a combination of things to keep you above the water and to just keep you surviving. One day you'll be thriving. Right now, you might be just surviving, and that's okay. Unfortunately, there are going to be periods in your life where you have to just survive each day. But those times do not last forever, even if they feel like they are lasting forever. Those transitional periods are very, very hard and very scary, but you will come out the other side. It takes a lot of time and a lot of work, a lot of hard work, and a lot of changing how you think, because those voices are overwhelming. But the more distance that you have from the people hurting you, the more you start to open up to life, and the more you realize all of the wonderful things about who you truly are. You believe in yourself. You start to do all the things you've always wanted to do. And you start advocating for yourself. Life gets better. I promise. It just takes time. The thing that I'm doing today towards making my dreams come true is that I will be taking time to write today, and I'm making these videos. So, one day at a time, one step at a time. It is very hard, and you can do it. I hope you have a wonderful day, night, evening, twilight. And I hope that you've been enjoying the start of the Halloween season. Enjoy all the spooky things, all the cozy things, all the things that make you happy, because you deserve it and you deserve the world. I believe in you. Please believe in yourself too. And just know, even in times where nothing makes sense, you've got this. And you do have a bright future waiting ahead for you. And even when it's hard to believe, God is with you. Even when He doesn't make any sense. Hang in there, okay? Thanks for sticking around. I'll see you next time.